Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And, of course, Fred VanVleet. It's our first glimpse of him looking good in his new Pelicans jersey.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Exploding to the rim, no getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
Here's Dort, following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. To the middle. And he lays it straight in. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
They get a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, you got to be careful around SGA. He's got those quick hands, and he's ready to pick pockets.
Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Fires from deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Van Vliet. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. On the wing, Jones. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After Zion Williamson made that last three-pointer. Holmgren wide open. Sinks the triple. Holmgren's got 5.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Here's Shaq. And the rejection by Holmgren. Down low. Here's Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Now Williams, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Taken away by Williams. Back to Dort. Williams scanning the floor. 5 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Takes the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson with it. Williams picks him up. Now Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
And here is Dort. Nothing on the board. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Thunder out in front, up by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough, players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players, and those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, great steal in the second round, defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Out to the wing. Out to Smith. From the top of the key, another one falls for New Orleans.
And the big man has a smooth stroke. No question, Smith Jr. spends extra time getting up his shots.
Holmgren the screen. Stolen by Henderson. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Hayward outside. Over Nance. That one off the back iron and out.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Henderson outside. Back to Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got his third basket of the night.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Wallace outside. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury, and a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement, so the future bright in OKC.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hayward outside. On the wing, Wallace. Back to Hayward. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Knocked loose. Pelicans trailed by 8. To the paint. Here's Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. From deep. The Thunder with another miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
Wallace outside. Inside. Here's Biyombo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
To the inside. Smith. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
Hayward outside. On the wing, Wallace. 35 seconds left here in the second. Giddey, no one around him. A 3-pointer, no good. Pelicans trailed by 4. Harris with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Back to Smith. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
Left side, Harris. Pass to Smith. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pelicans trail by 5. Right side, O'Neal. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 8 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. 4 on the clock. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Van Vliet. Finished off the break. Van Vliet's got his first bucket in this one.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find him.
A 2nd-round pick in 2021, Brent Herb Jones immediately made an impact on the defensive end.
Well, you wonder if being on the all-defensive team, or at least getting votes as a rookie, has changed Herb Jones' mentality about wanting to get Defensive Player of the Year. I know that sounds silly, but he's got the capability and versatility to be that much of an impact on the defensive end.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Van Vliet looking around. Here's Shaq. Second shot opportunity. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lock at 6. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Now, here's Dort. On the wing, Williams. Holmgren the screen. To the paint. Hefty move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Shaq, and Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Williams. Inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Williamson. 7 points in the game. Here's Shaq. Off on the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. .59 seconds left to play in the third. Anderson with it. Still without a basket. On the way, Harris. New Orleans moving it around. And they're on the break. Here's Williams.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Right side, Williams. In the corner, it's Hayward. Pass to Giddey.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder out in front as they wrap up. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Anderson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 11-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Back to Wallace. Hayward outside. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hayward. From past the arc. A shot, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Smith with the stuff.
How many times are we going to hear Zion's passing is underrated? Add this one to the list.
Wallace outside. Here's the screen. Going inside. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Pelicans ball.
Pelicans trailed by 9. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Smith outside. Floats it up for Williamson. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Pass to Holmgren. Here is Williams. Shot clock at 6. Williams a screen. The Thunder with another miss. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Smith. And Holmgren pulls it down. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. At the elbow, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And that quick first step for Smith is what makes him so difficult to handle off the drive.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls it up. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's New Orleans with it. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points.
That's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. And here is Dort. To the wing right side. Here's Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good. And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Jones for 3. Headshot off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
The shot by Shaq, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For 3, Holmgren. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Oklahoma City.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so this will now translate to 14.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. O'Neal drives in. And finished off by O'Neal.
And the awareness from Zion, I think that's something with playing time, with his maturity, it's going to continue to improve. Now a really good passer at his position.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
she barking line. Show me what's good in the parking lot. Looking up. Tell me you'll never stop. Give it up. What done on me, you not big enough. Fix it up. Now he slipping up, kiss it up. Off of the way he got burned, so I mix it up. DJ the star on the road, I be switching up. Your girl love me at the show for her up. Love me, got him doing my dirty, but watch how I clean it up. So fun, gotta watch how he. I been cooking, now watch how I eat it up. Pump it up, groove, now pump it up. Pump it up, groove, now pump it up.
Hands on 2 and 10, speak your truth or you gon' be my fool again. Say you gon' blow, but when you gon' pull the pin back in 04, I lived out your whole life, I flew to Gold Coast. No girl, just solo, I do not post. Popping out the carbonated case of cocoa. Habits no stranger, man, I've been through low lows. I ain't never wanna spend a day in Cabo. I've done my due diligence, I break back. First fence killer, get my money gon' come before my relevance. They still with it till I get poppin' again. I'm better gonna wash you. Back on the don't since you're not making me smile. A little pale, but I still. All of they visions distorted, they climbing cause they think the top where they'll go. Thus I tasted that bread and I held on my soul. Man, I fought from the throne, man, I'm closer to home, and I'm closer to me. These convinced they do what I need. Studio time and family what I need. Worked off the clock and I sharpen my sword. The new flows gon' get all of you close to the speed.
Pump it up, groove, now pump it up. Pump it up, groove, now pump it up.
If you with me, then you lucky. Cool, I'm fresh and funky. All the jocks say they love me. Pull up like baby huggies. On the rail, I'm chill. No surname, no one Adele. For real, I feel. For you cause your face is so ill. It's 1999.
It's like open heart surgery, you can never. While I'm currently checking and recollecting the way it was records and stepping, no second guessing and still collecting currency. See the way I'm acting is accurately amazing. Not up for days into my profession, aggression, and my ability to handle it is how I can channel it and use it to my advantage and make it work for me. I do what I like, see what I'm like. No media hype, me with a mic, meteorite, fluid and wild, new with a style. Of you as a child, Pedialyte. That was cold. I am. If you want a ruler, then I'ma be the lying down. I am never lying down. I can break it, turn it down to a medium height with immediate strike. Now that I'm popular with the poppers, haters be watching us with binoculars. I could just hear them all crying when they see how I rhyme. In my prime, they transform like Optimus. I only do it because I'm great. Flowing, I be killing in the paint. Let them know they can't stop us. Tracks and beats is all knockers. Taylor for the Midwest monster. Worldwide chopper. Twister.
You don't want no smoke with me. I'm the best. Southside of Jersey, sick with the words, lyrical purse. In my bag like a purse, every flow feel like Pac, Doc, Coach, I emerge. Yeah. I feel amazing, my mind racing, I've been patient. Look to me for motivation, no more waiting. I got them hating, turn down more advances, don't have no time to treat me basic. I do what I want, your crew in the I eat them for lunch. Check on his heart, adrenaline rush, keeping it playing, don't get them crushed. Been locked in, I ain't do much. She wanna choose me, love her. I'll forever hold it down, I can never give up. This a God's given gift, I don't really do love.